It was started as very much a small company with a couple of guys getting together. Great idea, build it from there. See what happens. It's enormously successful.
It's like a history tale being told down the line of generations, you know, that there are the initiators here and they get a good idea, and then there are practitioners that practice it, and so on forth down the line. It becomes refined over time.
We weren't actually going out and marketing our services. We were expanding the knowledge of a set of ideas, and if people would find those ideas compelling, then they would seek us out.
The ideas have been there, and the ideas have always been strong and the real underlying drivers, but when it came to implementation, they have not done things until they felt that they had somebody that they felt comfortable with.
The opportunity to plug into sort of the ideas that were coming out of the States that these guys were expounding seemed to me, from a business perspective, to be an awfully good opportunity.
I started looking at the achievements of Farmer and French and various other people, and somehow it connected, somehow it made so much sense to me, and I felt that there was a need in the Australian marketplace for these type of strategies down here.
It's not so much that we're changing for the world, is that the world changes for us. And I think that's what's going to happen, not just in Australia, but globally.
Risk has to be related to return in any well-functioning market around the world. And so this combination of empirical data where we have it and this very strong belief allows us to go into a number of these markets.
As long as there are employees that embrace the idea and want to carry the flag to the next level, we will get there.
Diversification, low cost, efficiency of portfolios, those things are recognizable globally. And those types of concepts, the capital market concepts that we talk about, are recognizable globally.
Interestingly enough, the clients themselves may not know they have that need until we've had a discussion with them and we've said, well, what about if we did it this way or that way? And the discussion happens, and a sort of small kernel of an idea begins, and that starts to grow and eventually blossoms into a fully blown strategy.
None of Dimensional's products fall very far from the tree. And I think we're very consistent in developing products that still hold on to our basic philosophy, our basic approach to investing.
We're subtly changing things all the time, but it's, you know, it's if it was about movement, you'd have to line yourself up with a telegraph pole to see whether you're moving. But if you come back a year later, you'll see you've moved a fair bit there.
We have a portfolio management group, a trading group, a marketing group, the RDs embracing the idea of developing new products to serve new needs out in the market.
Who knows what the next thing is that, you know, right now that we would have never thought we would have done. But, you know, in the end, if the research is there, you know, to support the idea, you know, who knows? And we don't know where research is going to go. And in some way, that means we don't know where Dimensional is going to go.
When we saw opportunities that made sense, that we was consistent with our set of beliefs, that we thought was scalable, or had some hook as to why we'd want to go to all the effort, if it meets all of those things, then we're, you know, we'll, you know, happy to go, you know, go that way.